How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to Unpaid Rentals, and today we are continuing Game of Thrones. I haven't watched this in a while, so I'm a little behind on episodes, and I do remember where we left off. I remember the last, well, at least the last part of the episode, we confronted the imp. So I'm a little excited where that's going to continue. If that continues in this episode, I hope it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. But besides that, I'm not too sure where the other strings are leading to this episode, because I kind of don't remember what else happened in the other episodes besides, like, we got a new recruit in the what are the men in black called again? I forgot. But we got a new person there who I loved, Sam, I believe. He was a really great character, so I'm excited to see more of him. And yeah, I'm just excited in general. I'm really loving the show, and I'm just really invested, and I'm really excited to get into more of it. So let's just do this. Obviously, we cannot start the video without asking you guys to like, subscribe, and share the content. It would really be appreciated. I'd love if you guys would do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And obviously, we cannot continue the video without, you know, thanking the members. You guys are really appreciated. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are really amazing. Appreciate all that you guys have done for me. You guys are incredible. And yeah, let's just try to roll the bumper.
Unpaid rental, unpaid rental, unpaid rental.
Gosh, who's that?
They call him the Mountain.
Oh yeah, we did learn about the mountain. That's right.
And I carry his son inside.
Oh yeah, Khaleesi became a big dick. I forgot about that.
In the name of King Robert, seize him.
I'm really excited for this episode. There's so much that can be revealed, but they could do one of those things where they're like, nope, we're not going to continue this episode, but the next episode we're going to do that, which I hope they don't. I don't see why they would. It's kind of not in their nature of the show to do that yet, that I know of. So I am very interested to what we're going to get into, because there is a lot going on. After that recap, I kind of, even though I was kind of messing with my mic trying to get it all situated, but there was a lot that I got recalled on. So I'm very I'm very anxious. If I needed to say, I'm very anxious. There's a lot that could happen. I believe this is episode 5, so I believe we're halfway through the season. I believe, yeah. I think it's 10 episodes. So, you know, let's see. Let's see how. Let's just see how it's gonna go. What are we doing over here? Are we still doing the festival and all that?
Does Sir Hugh have any family in the capital?
No. I stood vigil for him myself last night. He had no one
Damn,
else.
that's sad.
He'd never worn this armor before.
Bad luck for him.
Who determines the draw?
All the nice draw straws, Lord Stark.
But who holds the straws?
It's a good question. A really good question. Because, yeah, he was definitely set up.
Life is strange. Not so many years ago, we fought as enemies at the Trident.
My father once told me you were the best he'd ever seen. Never knew the man to be wrong about matters of combat.
He was a fine man, your father. What the Mad King did to him was a terrible crime.
That lad, he was a squire until a few months ago. How could he afford a new suit of armor?
Yeah, good question.
Perhaps Lord Aaron left him some money.
Doubt it. Wow, is he really getting suited up?
It's made too small, Your Grace. It won't go.
Oh.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat ass. Did you know that?
Oh my god.
You're too fat for
Yeah,
your armor.
dude.
Fat? Is that how you speak to your king?
Oh, it's funny.
Oh god, come on, dude. Leave him alone.
No, Your Grace.
No. You don't like the hand's
Oh,
joke?
dude.
You heard the hand. The king's too fat for his armor. Go find the breastplate stretcher.
Breastplate stretcher. How do you do that?
The breastplate stretcher.
How long before he figures it out?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I've never heard of that.
Drink. No, I'm not thirsty.
Drink. Your king commands
Alright,
it.
dude. Yeah. I like you, but you're kind of an ass. That's not even kind of. You're very much an ass.
I thought being king meant I could do whatever I wanted.
Oh, you're getting a little antsy.
Come, bow before your king. Bow, you shits.
He's like, he's not into it. There's so much that he has brewing in his mind. It's kind of insane. He does a lot of good facial acting, and it's really impressive. And by him, I mean Ned, by the way.
The Knight of the Palace. Thank you, Sir Loris.
That's a really nice armor. Oh, that's a nice helmet.
100 gold dragons on the mountain.
I'll take that bet.
Now, what will I buy with 100 gold dragons?
You could even buy a friend.
He's going to die.
That's such a strange armor. Damn.
Such a shame, Littlefinger. It would have been so nice for you to have a friend.
And tell me, Lord Renly, when will you be having your friend?
Oh, he knows. Ah, he knows everything. I love him. He's so good. Such a great actor. Why? Wait, why? You do. Oh my god! Why? The horse did nothing! Why? Oh my god! Somebody stop him! Jesus! Oh my god! This guy's an animal! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! This is a fight! Yeah! Oh man.
Stop this madness in the name of your...
Oh, he almost took his head off. Yeah, dude, he's insane. He has to be stopped.
I owe you my life, sir.
I'm no sir.
You're barking up the wrong tree. You should know. Damn, that was a great start. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Remove his hood.
Nice.
This isn't the King's Road. You said we were riding for Winterfell.
I did. Often and loudly.
You'll be out in droves, looking for me in the wrong place. Word's probably gotten to my father by now. He'll be offering a handsome reward. Everyone knows a Lannister always pays his debts. Ah, the Eastern Road. We're going to the Vale.
You're taking me to your sisters to answer for my imagined crimes. Tell me, Lady Stark, when was the last time you saw your sister? She's changed.
How do you know?
She was always a bit touched, but now you might as well kill me here.
I am not a murderer, Lannister.
Neither am I. I had nothing to do with the attempt on your son's life.
The dagger found...
What sort of imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade?
Very true.
Am I starting to make sense?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh damn! Oh my god. He is right though. He is 100% right. I was thinking that last episode. I'm just confused. It had to be Littlefinger, huh? It's something.
Untie me. If I die, what's the
Untie him. Yeah, come on. You need to. Oh my god, they're just throwing rocks, man. Oh god. That's so scary. Don't run. You don't do it. Oh no. Oh man. Okay. This is a very bloody episode. Jeez. Okay, I have to censor this. Stop. God. Come on. What are you guys doing to me?
You first. You need a woman. Nothing like a woman after a fight. Well, I'm willing if she is.
Okay.
Family, duty, honor.
Those are Tully words, your mother's. Are we playing a game?
Family, duty, honor. Family comes first.
Your mother had to leave Winterfell to protect the family.
How can she protect the family if she's not with?
Oh, Bran, come on. You have no idea.
Your mother sat by your bed for 3 weeks.
And then she left.
You're a kid. I understand. I get it.
I was the one who pulled you from your mother. I placed you in her arms. From that moment until the moment she dies, she will love you.
That delivery brought a tear to my eye.
She will be home soon.
Do you know where she is now? Today?
No, I don't.
Then how can you promise me she'll be home soon?
Sometimes I worry you're too smart for your own.
That's very true. He is.
I'll never shoot another arrow.
And where is that written?
You need legs to work a bow.
Do you really?
If the saddle Lord Tyrion designed actually works, you could learn to shoot a bow from horseback.
Oh, do you need your legs so you can keep, like, the balance, I guess? That may make sense. Or I guess the power behind it.
Is that you?
And she's still chasing the cat? I have so much love for Arya. She's so incredible.
How is your son, my lord?
He'll never walk again.
But his mind is sound.
So they say.
I suffered an early mutilation myself.
What would that be?
If the wrong ears heard what I'm about to tell you, off comes my head. And who would mourn poor Varys then? There are things you must know. You are the king's hand, and the king is a fool. Your friend, I know, but a fool, and doomed unless you save him.
Why have you waited so long to tell me
Yeah.
this?
I didn't trust you.
Why?
So why do you trust me now?
The Queen is not the only one who has been watching you closely. There are few men of honor in the capital. You are one of them.
What sort of doom does the king face?
The same sort as John.
I knew he was gonna say it. Yeah, I knew it.
The Tears of Lys, they call it. A rare and costly thing. As clear and tasteless as water, it leaves no trace.
The poison, man. How does he know about the poison? He must have known, like, the merchant she got it from, or however it was gathered.
Who gave it to him?
Some dear friend, no doubt, but which one? There was one boy. All he was, he owed to John Arryn.
The squire, Sir Hugh.
Ah, okay. I don't believe this all the
Sir
way.
Hugh poisoned him. Who paid
Yeah,
Sir Hugh?
exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Someone who could afford it.
Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
What kind of questions? Don't cut scene now. What kind of question? Oh, is Arya about to run into something she's not supposed to see? Where's she at? I can't tell what I'm looking at. That's way too dark for me. What am I looking at? Oh, these dragons?
He's found one bastard already.
Oh.
He has the book. The rest will come.
And when he knows the truth, what will he do?
The gods alone know. The fools tried to kill his son. What's worse, they botched it. We will be at war soon, my friend.
What good is war now? We're not ready. If one hand can die, why not a second?
This hand is not the other.
Who were those people?
The first to arrive and the last to leave. I admire your industry.
You look a bit lonely today. Should pay a visit to my brothel this evening. First boy is on the house.
You are mistaking business with pleasure.
Am I? All those birds that whisper in your ear, such pretty little...
Oh, dude, stop.
We accommodate all inclinations.
Oh, I'm sure. Lord Redwyn likes his boys very young, I hear.
I'm a purveyor of beauty and discretion, both equally important.
But though I suppose beauty is a subjective...
This is a fucked up conversation.
I heard the most awful rumor about a certain lord with a taste for fresh cadavers. Must be enormously difficult to accommodate that inclination. The logistics alone, to find beautiful corpses before they rot.
Strictly speaking, such a thing would not be in accordance with the king's laws.
Strictly speaking.
Jesus, they are at each other's throats.
How have you been since we last saw each other?
Since you last saw me, or since I last saw you?
Now, the last time I saw you, you were talking to the hand of the king.
Saw me with your own eyes.
Eyes I own.
Council business.
Everyone's well aware of your enduring fondness for Lord Stark's wife. If the Lannisters were behind the attempt on the Stark boy's life, and it was discovered that you helped the Starks come to that conclusion...
It has to be him.
To think, a simple word to the Queen...
One shudders at the thought. Earlier today, I distinctly recall seeing you talking to Lord Stark in his chambers.
Was that you under the bed?
And not long after that, when I saw you escorting a certain foreign dignitary.
What?
Of course, you would have friends from across the narrow sea.
That was probably the greatest exchange of dialogue I have seen in a very long time. That was really, really, really good. That was an amazing scene work.
Off with you. No begging.
I'm not a beggar. I live here.
Do you want a smack on your ear to help you with your hearing?
If you lay a hand on me, my father will have both your heads on spikes. Now, are you going to let me by, or do I need to smack you on the ear to help with your hearing?
You promised me this would stop.
They said they were going to kill you.
Who did?
I didn't see them. I'm not lying. They said you found the bastard and the water fighting the lions and the savage. Something about the savage.
Where did you hear this?
In the dungeons, near the dragon skulls.
I'm here to find men for the war.
Oh.
See if there's any scum in the dungeons that might be fit for service.
We'll find recruits for you.
Thank you, my lord, but that's not why I disturb you now.
Okay. Get on with it.
Your brother Benjamin, his blood runs black, makes him as much my brother as yours. The whole city will know by tomorrow.
Know what?
Best said in private.
Leave. Leave us. We got tea to spill. Come on. Get out.
Well,
It's about your wife, my lord. She's taken the imp.
Nice. That's a really cool looking location.
Lord Stark, your presence has been requested in the small council chamber. A meeting has been called.
I need to see the king first. Alone.
The king is at the small council meeting, my lord. He has summoned you. I believe it concerns Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh, God.
The whore is pregnant.
You're speaking of murdering a child.
I warned you this would happen back in the north. I warned you, but you didn't care to hear. Well, hear it now. I want them dead. Mother and child,
Dude,
both.
no.
You'll dishonor yourself forever if you do this.
Honor? I've got 7 kingdoms to rule. 1 king, 7 kingdoms. Do you think honor keeps them in line? Do you think it's honor that's keeping the peace? It's fear.
Then we're no better than the Mad King.
Careful, Ned. Careful now. If she has a son, a Targaryen at the head of a Dothraki army, what then?
The narrow sea still lies between us.
You're my counsel. Counsel! Speak sense to this honorable fool.
It doesn't make sense.
I bear this girl no ill will, but should the Dothraki invade, how many innocents will die? How many towns will burn? Is it not wiser, kinder even, that she should die
What?
now?
I understand the logic behind it. It's just not reasonable. Khaleesi has done nothing.
I followed you into war.
She's done nothing.
Twice. Without doubts. Without second thoughts. But I will not follow you now.
Wow.
The Robert I grew up with didn't tremble at the shadow of an unborn child. I will have no part in it.
You're the king's hand, Lord Stark. You'll do as I command, or I'll find me a hand who
Well,
will.
looks like you gotta find a new hand, man. That's not... He's not about that.
I thought you were a better man.
Out, damn you, I've done with you. Go, run back to Winterfell. I'll have your head on a spike.
That's so... You're such a bitch.
His Grace
Okay.
went on about you at some length after you took your leave. The word treason was mentioned.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
When do you return to Winterfell?
Why, what do you care?
If you're still here come nightfall, I'll take you to see the last person John Arryn spoke with before falling ill.
Round up all the men we have and station them outside the guild's chambers. Who are your best 2 swords?
Heward and Will?
Find them. And meet me at the
Dude,
stable.
he is... I don't think he's scared, but he is very worried for his kids, and it makes me very, like, anxious.
You pollute my home with these presents. Your aunt has done a bad thing, Robin, a very bad thing. Isn't he beautiful? And strong, too. His last words were, the seed is strong. He wanted everyone to know what a good, strong boy his son would grow up
Wait,
to
what?
be.
Lysa, you wrote me about the Lannisters, warning me
To stay away from them. He killed your father. He murdered the hand of the king.
Oh, did I kill him too? I've been a very busy man.
Oh, watch your tongue. These men are knights of the Vale. Every one of them loved John Arryn. Every one of them would die for me.
If any harm comes to me, my brother Jaime will see that they do.
He's just trying to frighten us. Lannisters are all liars. No one will hurt my baby.
Your sister's insane.
Savardis, my sister's guest is weary. Take him down below so he can rest. Introduce him to Maud.
Lord, the fuck is that? There's a disturbance in the kingdoms. There's a lot going on. There's a lot wrong happening between so many different factions. Holy shit, that's far, man. I see that there's something written in blood behind them.
You sure this won't hurt? Only if I
Yeah, why would it hurt?
My brother thinks that anyone who hasn't been to war isn't a man. He treats me as if I'm a spoiled child. Oh. All I ever hear from Robert and Stannis is how I'm not tough enough, how I squirm at the sight of blood.
You did vomit when that boy's eye was knocked out in the melee.
His eye was dangling out of the damn socket.
He shouldn't have entered the melee if he didn't know how to fight.
Easy for you to say. I could work at fighting all day, every day. I'd still never be as good as you.
Why did they zoom in on his nipple? That was so uncalled for. That was so unnecessary.
Do you know who should be king?
Be serious.
I am.
Why should...
My father could be your bank. I've never fought in a war before, but I'd fight for you.
I'm fourth in line.
And where's Robert in the line of royal succession? Joffrey is a monster.
Yeah.
Tommen is 8.
Stannis?
Stannis has the personality of a lobster.
He's still my older brother.
Oh, dude.
What are you doing? Look at it.
You cut me.
It's just blood. We've all got it in us. Sometimes a little spills. Go on. Look.
It's not that bad. Like, we don't know much of him. We've seen him very briefly in the few episodes, and he doesn't show Kingsman quality. He just doesn't. I don't know why he's feeding him these tales.
Without a hand, everything will fall to pieces.
I suppose this is where you tell me to give the job to your brother, Jamie.
I'll say this for Ned Stark. He's serious enough.
Yeah.
Was it really worth it? Losing him this way?
When the Dothraki horde crosses the narrow sea, we won't be able to stop them.
Dothraki don't sail. Every child knows that. They don't have discipline. They don't have armor.
Yeah, they don't have armor.
They don't have siege weapons.
It's a neat little trick you do. You move your lips and your father's voice comes out. Which is the bigger number, 5 or 1?
5.
5. 1. One army, a real army, united behind one leader with one purpose.
All right.
Sometimes I don't know what holds it together.
Our marriage.
I think this is the first time we've seen them actually get along, or even talk to each other. I think.
17 years later, holding it all together. Don't you get tired?
Dude, she's fucking her brother. She's very tired.
What was she like?
You've never asked about her, not once.
At first, just saying her name, even in private, felt like I was breathing life back into her. I thought if I didn't talk about her, she'd just fade away for you. I didn't want to give you the satisfaction of thinking I cared enough to ask. And eventually it became clear that my spite didn't mean anything to you. As far as I could tell, you actually enjoyed it. What harm could Lyanna Stark's ghost do to either of us that we haven't done to each other 100 times over?
You want to know the horrible truth? I can't even remember what she looked like.
Yeah, that's harsh.
I only know she was the one thing I ever wanted. And 7 kingdoms couldn't fill the hole she left behind.
I felt something for you once, you know.
I know.
This is a very tender moment.
Was it ever possible for us? Was there ever a time, ever a moment?
No.
Wow.
Does that make you feel better or worse?
Damn. Has to be better, right?
Doesn't make me feel anything.
Oh, God. Fucking shit, man. That's a really rough conversation to have. That's brutal. Oh.
When John Arryn came to visit you, what did he want?
He wasn't that sort of man, my lord. He just wanted to know if the child was happy.
What do you know of King Robert's bastards?
Well, he has more than you, for a start.
And John Arryn tracked them all down. Why?
He was the king's hand. Perhaps Robert wanted them looked after. He was overcome with fatherly love.
Interesting.
Come.
He was lost in the sauce. Double D's will make you scream. Oh shit. No, what's happening?
Stay back, sir. This is the hand of the king.
Was the hand of the king. I'm not sure what he is. Lord of somewhere very far away.
What's the meaning of this, Lannister?
Get back inside, where it's safe. I'm looking for my brother. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark? Seems he had some trouble on the road. You wouldn't know what happened to him, would you?
He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes.
My lord.
Oh, dude.
If you threaten my lord again.
As in, I'm going to open your lord from balls to brains and see what Starks
You
are
don't
made
want the smoke, man.
You killed me. Your brother's a dead man.
Take him alive. Kill us.
No, do not. Dude, no. Come on, fight, man. Fight. Just keep fighting. Everybody just keep fighting. No, not him. No. Are you? No. I think he's still alive. He left the blade in. He might be alive. Dude. No, I think he's dead. You don't want to fight him. Yeah. Come on. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, why? Are you fucking kidding me? That's not fair. That's bullshit. He's gonna kill him, isn't he?
For my brother, Lord Stark. I want him back.
Let me guess, that's how the fucking episode ends. You son of a bitch. I hate this goddamn show. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate everything about it. I do. I do. God, man. Well, obviously, amazing episode. Like, I don't know where to begin, guys. Like, that was amazing. I loved so much about this episode. Again, I kind of want to go through this. I can't do it, you know, in order, just because that's not how my brain works. My brain's kind of broken that way. But there was a lot of good in this episode. We finally met. See, I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. But we met the Stark's wife's sister. We met her. She's terrible. I do not like her. Her son is way too old to be sucking on a tit. That man is way too old. Yeah, she's just terrible. I'm very nervous. We didn't see anything about Jon Snow this episode, which is pretty interesting. That's fine. Or Khaleesi, I believe. So next episode we'll catch up on them more than likely. But that tender moment we had with Robert and his wife, it was that was really good, because obviously, you know, one of my favorite things in just filmmaking in general, it being movies or TV, is realistic conversations. And him asking her if it was hard or easy for her to now know that he never loved her the way that, you know, he loved his former wife. And that is, again, that's an amazing dialogue. You don't hear that often, because yes, that is a question that you ask, and that is very realistic that you would ask somebody that, you know, because those are questions that you have in those situations. You like, you know, do you love me as your former lover? And just to have that be realized in this episode, again, I think that was, I'm not too sure, but I really think that was our first time watching them talk. I could be wrong, but that's the only time I recount. And that being what was discussed, it shows volumes of their relationship and their and where they stand in the, and not the war that's very apparent and that's going to happen, but in the war that's kind of internally brewing between the kingdoms. Or I wouldn't say the kingdoms, but I guess that house alone, you know, there are so many moving pieces, and that being kind of the biggest piece, you know, their relationship, even though everybody knows that, you know, King Robert, you know, he fucks whores and does whatever, and everybody thinks that she just kind of a, start camera, everybody thinks that she's kind of a bystander. And you know, we know the secret, and we know what's really up, but you know, that's kind of the emotional war that's happening that could really cripple the whole thing. Because once that she's like, all right, I'm done, we need to get this man out of here, we need him killed, and that's gonna really set things up for like a real bad situation, really bad. That scene work with Littlefinger, and his name's not the Spider, is it? But he's the one who has all the agents. But that was amazing scene work. It really was. That was really whippy dialogue, really great back and forth. They're amazing work by both those actors. Really, it was incredible. I mean, the actor that plays Littlefinger, he's always been a good actor. I've always loved him in everything that I've seen him in. He's amazing. So I am always, or I wouldn't say I'm always impressed because he never fails to impress me. So like he's just always top notch. He really is. What else did we learn? Not too much. I'm hoping that Robert really sees the error of his ways and doesn't try to start this war, because he has to know that this is bad. He has to know that nothing good's gonna come out of this. But I mean, he's very just he's hot-headed, I guess to say. But yeah, there was did we meet a new character besides the sister? Did we meet a new character? No, but we got to see more about that one guy who I can't think of his name, and again I apologize. The gay guy, I can't think of his name, and that's probably the worst way to describe him. But I can't. Yeah, but you guys know who I'm talking about. We learned more about him, and I like that we learned more about him, because he is a bit of a, I wouldn't say he's an interesting character, but there is, they can make him more interesting. There's a lot to him that they could really unveil, and they could set up a lot with him, that because we're just learning more about him. And what, this episode 5, a lot could come to light with his character if they're just like hiding a lot from us. But yeah, I really don't have too much to say. I have a lot to edit. But yeah, amazing episode. Again, I really love this episode. This is probably one of my favorites. I would say this is probably either my second favorite, maybe. I think. I can't tell you what my first is, because it's kind of hard for me to think back to the other episodes because they're so long and a lot of editing has been done. But yeah, this was a really good episode. But if you guys could do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share out the content to anybody, you know, any Game of Thrones fans or anybody who would like just this content in general, I'd really be appreciated. And we cannot close out the video without thanking the members. You guys are truly incredible. Thank you all so much for supporting us this long. You guys are the real champions. I love you guys, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.